So tell me, you didn't go to the game last night, no? I was
No, I
going to
didn't,
say,
pal.
did you speak to Neil Warnock?
No, I didn't. I sent him a wee message. I saw it. I watched it. Watched the game.
Good.
I would. Well, Rangers thoroughly deserved the win,
Yeah.
but I would whisper it, and I'd be interested to hear your own views on it. I think both Rangers and Celtic, without wanting to be too critical, perhaps aren't as strong at this moment in time as they have been in recent years. That is maybe the best.
Is this lack of money then, Ali? Because I did mention, was it last week or maybe 10 days ago, that I'm told Brendan's got the hump. Now, you hear all these things coming out of Celtic and Rangers, but he's got the hump. No money for the pitch, no money for players, and I think after one of the games he shot right off to somewhere, to a spa, just to get away from it all. So he's had a row with someone. Well, and it's just, Celtic at the moment are pressing the old panic button.
I can't believe Celtic haven't. Well, they've brought, I think, one or two in, but they haven't really brought any real distinction. And at their AGM, they're telling everybody get this in the bank and that in the bank, and they haven't spent anything. Rangers have brought a couple in. The wee boy Silva, the lad that was at Wolves, he looks lively enough, but I think it's going to be the same problem. I'm not sure there's enough goals in him. Rightly or wrongly, I think if one or two of the old firm had gone and bought the boy Miovski from Aberdeen,
up front,
or Shanklin from Hearts.
Well, has he not said he's not signing? He wants away. He's not signing for Hearts. I read that somewhere.
Well, he's been offered a new contract, and I don't think he's signed it. I'll check up next time we go to a break, but I don't think he signed it. But I think, honestly, Al, I think there's nothing between the teams.
Yeah.
I don't think Kyogo, I don't know whether you agree or not, Paul, I don't think Kyogo is showing the form, anything like the form when he first came under Big Ange. I think he scored a couple of important goals against Rangers. I think apart from that, he's not really firing.
When is the game at Ibrox, Ali? When is it?
I don't think it's till April, no, mate.
Oh, is it?
I don't think it's April. And then obviously you'll have another one after that. But I don't think there's any between them. I genuinely don't. And I think if one of the two teams had gone and got a proper centre forward that would get them 10, 11, 12 goals between now and the end of the season, they won the league.
Yep, 6th of April. What about Neil then? Let's find out so what's he doing at Aberdeen? Former Sheffield United defender Phil Jagielka joined the show yesterday to react to Neil's appointment. It's no surprise to us he's back in. It revealed what it can be like to be managed by Neil Warnock.
There's been all sorts of opportunities. I think he was so passionate about games. He's punched boards. He's told us off. Got naked, got into the shower, then realised he'd not said something he should have said. Come back out, give us more of a telling off. I'd probably use a different word if we were obviously on the breakfast show.
Yeah, you're painting quite a picture here. Neil Warnock coming out of the shower and
but it was like obviously everyone's sort of like. Then you imagine you get told off, your head's down, and next thing you know, we're getting told off take two. Days have been cancelled, but at the same extent, he was fair. You did what you needed to do for me. He looked after you. You didn't. You either didn't play or you were out of there. And I think obviously with what he's done now, he's gone up to Aberdeen. It's only a 4-month deal. I think that's perfect for him. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of little stories that the Aberdeen players will have on him by the end of the season.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He'll love the challenging in Aberdeen.
Oh, he will.
Because they're underachieving.
You could see it.
They're saying that they've just beaten Celtic and give Rangers a game. So drew with Celtic, excuse me. Yeah,
drew with Celtic one. It's funny, man. I thought it was a really poor decision for the referee as well. It's one of these. Do you know how you and I have been moaning every week? You and I moan.
I've given up.
I know, but you and I moan every week about referees going over to VAR. And some of them not having the conviction to change their mind, right, and keeping the same decision, right. Well, the referee did it last night, and he was wrong. So, honestly, you couldn't make it up. The boy Sterling goes in for a tackle. He's a little bit late. He slips. He catches the player on the toe. It's a yellow all day for me, right? An absolute yellow, right? So he sends him off, and then the guy in VAR. To be fair to him, he says, I think you're a bit harsh. It's a yellow card all day. Yeah. So he comes over, has a look at it and says, no, I'm sending him off.
Did he?
So even when they're getting it wrong and they're getting a chance to get it right, they're getting it wrong. Honestly.
So, talking about that then, I think Wolves had a few against them, so they got a great result, didn't they, Wolves? Chelsea. I didn't see that coming. And Poch, I thought he's a goner now, but they've I think because of financial fair play and all this sort of nonsense.
Do you think they can't get rid of him, Al?
Well, by the way, they're not playing from, are they? Listen, I want him to do well. He's a lovely guy and he works his socks off. But that group of players he's got are just not on the same wavelength, and they're not giving them it.
I'm not sure it's just they're not playing from they're just young and inexperienced. You get Thiago Silva.
Oh, his missus involved. Do you know about this?
No.
Oh, she's been tweeting. Oh, yeah. Mrs. Silva, she's been tweeting. Something's got to change. Oh, yeah.
It's not for the first time. To be fair to her, she's got an opinion, eh?
Opinion? I'd be sitting there and saying, look, it's cold out there. There's the tickets. Copacabana. Beat it. You don't need that, do you? Mrs. popping up.
You don't. Man, you do remember coming back on a couple of occasions. Viv telling me my first touch was murder.
No, you don't mind that. She's not going online and doing it and banging on the manager's door.
Oh, no. No, you're right. I mean, you can't be having that, can you? Seriously. Seriously. Jill ever expressed an opinion on your formation to Sir Bobby?
No, she just blames everything on me. Don't worry about that. That's your own fault. What? It's your own fault. So, Poch says the club needs the support from the fans more than ever. Understand these things take time. Can we hear from Poch what he had to say?
After lose, again, Liverpool was massive fail. Oh, look, Chelsea, how bad it is. And of course, they lose now Liverpool against Arsenal, and I didn't listen nothing about, but there was a similar result when we play against Liverpool, and look what happened with Liverpool. We need all the support. Our fans need to be in behind. That is a different Chelsea, and the people need to realize that situation. And we cannot send different message or different wrong, things to the people, and the people believe that start to singing things that are not happen. That is why we need the support. Of course, we are demanding the support to the team, to the players, because I know the quality, and we know the quality of the player. The players have an amazing quality. The only problem is take time to build a team, and that is, the reality that we need to translate to the fans, and the fans to be patient.
So it's Villa versus Chelsea. Not easy. We'll come back to that.
I mean, would you put it down to me? I mean, I kind of half accepted the performance at Liverpool. Kind of half accepted it because Liverpool were brilliant, right? I thought Liverpool were excellent that day when knocked 4 by Chelsea. But the Wolves game, I just couldn't see that coming. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gary Neal and Wolves have been doing brilliant. Cunha, tremendous in particular, but that was a real shock to me, that one, mate. I tell you.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.